When the sun sets tonight, when the sun goes down, you will flip a switch. Light will fill the room, and you won't even think for a moment. But for 99.9% of human history, this switch did not exist. When the sun set, the world sank into darkness. You couldn't even see your hand. But modern humans never feel this. For more than 300,000 years, each of your ancestors spent roughly half their life in complete darkness. They mostly had no candles, just a black sky, stars, and the fire that kept them alive. So, what did they do in all those hours? The answer changes everything we know about sleep, storytelling, and what it means to be human. Let's start with fire, because fire is the reason all of this was possible. The earliest solid evidence of humans controlling fire is found in the Wondervert cave in South Africa, about 1 million years ago. But fire didn't just keep people warm, fire completely transformed us human life. Before fire, our ancestors were like all other apes. When the sun went down, you climbed a tree or stayed in a safe place, and you stayed quiet until morning. Moving at night, fire didn't just make humans' nights safer, it gave them something that had never existed before: extra hours. Think about it. Before fire, a productive day ended when the sun set, maybe 12 hours in summer, 8 hours in winter. Fire suddenly added 2 to 4 extra usable hours to each day. And over thousands of generations, these extra hours have made our species. In 2014, anthropologist Polly Wisner published a study in the Proceedings of the National Academy of Sciences. She recorded conversations for years among the Jew Hawansi Bushmen of the Kalahari Desert, one of the last groups living almost the same traditional lifestyle. She saw something astonishing. About 80% of daytime conversation was practical: who was hunting, where food was, complaints, arrangements, economic talk. But at night, around the fire, the entire style of conversation changed. 81% of the talk was about stories: faraway people's tales, adventures, stories of the world's beginning, jokes that made the whole camp laugh. Wisner claimed that conversation around the fire gave birth to human culture. The campfire was the original theater, the original classroom, the original church. It was the place where humans learned to think beyond the present moment and envision things that did not yet exist. It was the place where we became us. But the night was not just about stories. Something else was happening, something that scientists rediscovered only in the past 30 years. The way you sleep today was not how you used to sleep. In 2001, historian Roger E. Eckrich published a paper that changed the science of sleep. He sifted through 16 years of historical records, and he found something unexpected. Across more than 500 references spanning centuries, prayer books from the 1400s, court records, diaries, medical texts, letters from ordinary people, even in Homer's Odyssey, everyone mentioned the same thing: first sleep and second sleep. Before the industrial era, people didn't sleep in one continuous block. They went to bed shortly after sunset, slept about 4 hours, then woke up. They stayed awake for 1 or 2 hours in the middle of the night, then slept another 4 hours until morning. For a few decades now, our way of sleeping has changed. Before this, the way humans slept was a first sleep and a second sleep. In between, people would wake up, do their work, carry out their daily activities, and then go back to sleep. This was not insomnia, but it was the way humans had slept for hundreds of thousands of years.